What it do, everybody? You know who it is. It's your favorite guys. Um, Boy Cord, Guap. Coming to you with another Thread Anita video. I mean, we've been on a little, I don't know what to call, a little stint. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff going on. Everybody getting busy. Guap, hobby lobbying up. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Nah,
too long.
I'm up out of the
But yeah,
Nigga work
so
at Hobby Lobby.
Walmart guap.
I ain't know people our age worked at Hobby Lobby.
We don't. That's why I'm slide. I'm slide.
how y'all feeling today?
Man, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I
I
get there
mean,
by the end. So
like I said, man, what about you, Cord?
I'm all right. Lou Dort hit a game winner yesterday.
Yeah,
hey,
saying
I
that.
was finna ask you about that too.
Yeah, we knee deep into the season, man. It's just to the point we just gonna be vibing in episodes like this. We just talk about our thoughts on what's going on in the sports world, mostly NBA world, because like that's the biggest thing going on, especially like what our channel focuses on. But before we get into that, man, at least I wanted to say, man, prayers to Tiger. Hope you get a speedy recovery, man. Cause that was real crazy. That was some wild shit to wake up to. See that
Yeah.
Tiger got smacked. Well, not smacked, but he didn't veered off the road and hit something.
Man, wow.
Yeah, they said like the SUV was traveling at like obviously ridiculously high speeds, and he just ran off the road. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. That Tiger news was not good, especially coming from what he had back in the past. It was kind of a similar situation. So I don't know. It was tough to we done lost a lot of legends last year. We didn't want to start 2021 off the same with another legend. So I'm glad to see that he's. I think they say he's back conscious and stuff. I think he just had some with his. I think his leg and his ankle or something like that was broken. So I mean, I'm glad it was only minor like that, but that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I'm happy. Hopefully he gets a speedy recovery.
Yeah, man. I wonder if he's ever gonna pick up the club again. Because like I said, it's fractures, like hella fractures to the leg. So I wonder how much that's gonna affect his game. We all know that's the goat. And I mean, I hope one day we get to see him out there to do it again, so he can snag another one. But
Yeah.
like I said, shout out to Tiger, but let's get into what everybody clicked on this video for, which followed us talking about the NBA. And yeah, I was thinking let's do like how we kind of like, because obviously we got our team, so let's just do like a quick little team of how you felt about how your boys been since the last time we talked. So Corey, you just brought up Lou Dort. I mean, I don't be
Yeah.
watching our game, so I did scroll down the YouTube feed and see that Shay had 42 in that game. So I mean, it sounds like y'all kind of doing good.
Yeah, we got a nice little dub yesterday. Uh, my boys don't know what tanking is, and I love to see it. I'm just happy that we have uh, two stars. We haven't fell off for real yet. We still got, an all-star type player in Shea, and then Lou Dort, a pretty interesting prospect with his defense and his offensive ability coming around. So I'm just happy we got a good team, that we're still here, and we're still making these draft picks, and we're going to be even better.
Yeah, man. Like the no take thing can work. I mean, you can always try to turn it to the Toronto Raptors. I mean, you won't have a great position in the draft every year, but if you draft well and develop them, I mean, you can make a good team out of it. You ain't gotta have a top three pick and that type. I mean, you would love to, but you don't have to have that to have success, and we know that. So, I mean, that's kind of kudos to the Thunder because I definitely thought y'all would probably be on the bottom. I definitely thought y'all could be in the bottom five this season. So it is
I
kind
know
of.
I was telling y'all we were not, but it's okay. Y'all
I
can
mean,
learn to
I
believe.
thought the organization would just be smart enough to tank, but I
I
mean,
mean, you know how the players be though.
yeah, I mean Shay and them, they got that never say, they got that never die mentality, and you can see Chris Paul kind of left an effect on the boys,
Yeah.
and it's carrying over. But Guap, Like I said, man, I'm kind of just embracing the I most likely being the most dangerous 8 seed of all time. Like I'm kind of excited for that.
Man,
Y'all
if
got
we
five
even
times
get the
in the
damn
yellow.
8 seed, nigga, we below 500.
Yeah, man, for
Like
real,
we a legit 2 games below 500 team.
it's pretty funny. Like
Like it's
it's
hilarious. It is
it's
hilarious. Like
like I
y'all
always
don't
get
know.
mad at
Y'all really don't know. Me
it.
and
This man
Jay
Danilo had 38 on 16
laugh.
shots.
Me and
Yeah,
Jay
man,
laugh at the Celtics every day. I swear to God. I swear. We see each other like Celtics Twitter is so toxic. It's hilarious. Like
it actually
it
is.
is hilarious. It is
The
so funny.
fire, the
The
fire
Celtics,
Brad Stevens thing is so crazy to me, man.
dude,
But
Danny Ainge, all of it. Like
you gotta love it.
you gotta love it because I mean you do want the top dogs to be held accountable. Um,
Yeah,
I did see Danny come out. He was on some podcast I think this morning. Um, he admitted that this wasn't a good roster. I mean he admitted that he messed up on a couple of pieces.
hmm
Um, Jeff T he didn't say Jeff T to be exact, but Jeff
yeah.
T was
It's
a
like I'm to the
was
point of just pull a boogie, man. Just cut your losses. I mean, you kind of just gotta accept that it didn't work. You know,
yeah
why drag it on?
yeah. Even though T, I mean he had a pretty good game yesterday.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we could kill us. Like there is nothing T could do
yeah.
that could like,
Especially when Smart gets back.
yeah.
Like there's no and then Romeo Langford whenever he decides to play. I mean, I just feel like the minutes is just gonna shorten up for T. He's already become a DNP some nights. So I feel like once Smart comes back and then he can really fulfill that backup point guard role, then I mean there's no need
He'll
for
be
T.
back to being a motherfucking veteran on the
But
bench.
one thing I do want to address though that I see a lot on Celtics Twitter is that we don't need to make any drastic changes to our team. Like you gotta think about it. We are missing an all defensive guard in Marcus Smart, who also happens to be one of the better playmakers on the team. Two areas that we struggling with right now:
Oh
playmaking
yeah,
and
big
defending.
time, big
So
time.
I really feel like once Smarts come back, we'll be straight in that area. Now what we do need to make a move is we do need to get another wing scorer to take the load off of Tatum and Brown because I mean you can see it's our backup wings are Shimmy Ojale,
Yep,
Javante Green some nights,
yep.
Aaron Neesmith
Neesmith,
was a
other
rookie.
nights, yeah.
Like you see, and it's not consistent enough. I mean, even though Aaron Neesmith has starting to come on recently, it's not because like I don't want to rely on another rookie to be my second best player on the bench along with Peyton Pritchard. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I just feel like we just need to get a wing that can score. I'm cool with. I mean, we kind of straight defending the wings. I believe. I would like to believe. Um, but we definitely need a wing scorer that can take the load off of Brown and Tatum though. But I don't
Yeah,
know what
man.
you think.
Cause like I said when we was talking yesterday, I was like, when I got the notification at halftime, I just went to straight to JB and JT's field goal attempts and shots, like because I know if we get blown out, I mean one of the two or both was just breaking life up because we can't win unless they both ball out because genuinely there's nobody out there to take the load off of them. I mean, nobody else out there you could trust. I mean, Kimber, you really hate to see that he's not the same with the knee. Like it kind of sucks, man, because you put a lot of money into it and you want it to work out, but like I said, you just can't predict the future. Nobody foreseen it coming. It's happening. You just gotta hope that he continues to get healthy and he can really play because you know he's not completely healthy because you still don't play back to backs. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta hope that he can eventually get it together where he can provide you an actual constant 20 points. Because I mean, an all-star guard should not be giving you 15, especially like on a normal basis. So I mean, hopefully Kimber gets healthy, Smart gets healthy. I mean, it's gonna be exciting until we do the All-Star break. Just gotta hope that the free fall doesn't fall too far before the ASG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Let's hope y'all boys make the playoffs, man.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy. Like it really like we what the 6 seed as of today. The
No, we
six.
outside the spot, so I think we like number 9.
Whoa, nah. Let me go check that. Let me check that.
It's
No
just
way
so
we
crazy to
fell
see
out.
how y'all play. Y'all played the Hawks so many times within the
Yeah.
span of this week. I think like 3 times.
Yeah.
And like y'all lost the first time, close game, y'all blew them out, and then y'all got mollywop this third time.
We done
Danilo
fell
was
below
all
the
up
heat.
in the logo. Danilo
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, Danilo really shot that thing. Sometimes you just gotta shake the shooter's hand, man. He really shot it. He shot the lights out yesterday. Broke a team record.
Like
30.
we fell below the heat. Like the heat on the 4-game winning streak, we're a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah, man, it's wild. It's wild, man. I watched Stephen A. say something about my boys back-to-back days, man. I want some. I'm curious to see if they're gonna dog out the Lakers, who've also lost 4 straight.
You know they don't. It's
Five of they
hey,
last
man.
6. But I mean, hey.
Whenever the Celtics
But
gonna
I
win
mean,
a streak, though, that's the main
hey.
topic. They
But I
love
mean,
love
hey.
harping on the Celtics about how
They don't
we
got
LeBron,
lost
AD.
Kyrie
LeBron sits
Irving.
on the podium and
We let
literally
Gordon
says,
Hayward walk.
"No AD, no Schroeder." But I just put out a tweet saying that my top 4 has only played 28 minutes together this
But y'all
whole
got both of y'all all
season.
stars.
This entire
Y'all still got
season.
both of y'all all stars.
But we
But
didn't have them
Win
this
some
whole.
games.
Then you know him.
We do win. We win.
They gotta win.
We do win. But I mean, hey, when you got 2 All-Stars and you know the rest of the roster is just, my God, you're gonna do so much. It's a
That's how
top-heavy
the Lakers
squad.
is.
Do so
It's a
much.
top. Okay, then. So I feel like we should get the same
But
leeway.
the Lakers got one All Star.
I mean, come on now. You telling me your number 2 is Montrez?
He's
I
trash.
mean, Montrez ain't that bad. That's 6 man of the year. I mean, it ain't too bad.
Trash.
And it's
It
Schroeder
ain't too bad.
Yeah, Schroeder isn't playing.
with 6-man candidate.
6 man of the
He's
year.
not playing no Marvin. That's the whole argument right now.
What?
I'm talking about still. Your number 2 is
Like-
still a 6 man of the year.
No,
Yeah.
Marvin said he got Schroeder too, and I was saying the whole point of the argument
know,
is that they don't
I'm
have Schroeder.
You got the best player in the world on your
Yeah.
team,
LeBron
which I think
James.
is 2 All-Stars, period.
Yeah.
And
well,
then
you can say that.
you got the 6 man of the year.
Even though
back-to-back.
it's the regular season, you know how it go, but it's all
Then
right.
you got the 6 man of the year back to back on your squad. So I mean, it sounds like we got pretty much the same damn team, especially when your 3-man Kuzma and my 3-man is fucking Grant Williams, my nigga.
He
Like,
might turn into a fucking hustle player.
got goddamn Daniel Tice as my 3rd option on the court yesterday.
Man, Tice been brick. Man, Tice has been playing like
Tice
shit.
was my number 3 yesterday against the Hawks.
Tice been playing like shit the past like week.
I can't wait to see Tristan Thompson win y'all the series.
Hey man, like I said, we're gonna be the most
Hey, man,
dangerous 8 seed. I genuinely believe, like, I want the 8 seed because it's gonna be fun to watch the 76ers and the Nets late purposely lose games. Because you wouldn't want to play the Celtics in the first round. I mean, you can say you would and you'd be cool with it, but if you're being honest, you wouldn't want to face that team in the first round.
And if we being honest, if we stand packed with this team, I would rather not make the playoffs. Believe it or not, I would rather not make the playoffs because I don't.
This literally, as we talk
this
today,
team,
yes, like this exact team with Marcus Smart on the sideline, yes.
Yeah, I mean, but even with Smart coming back, nigga,
I can't say that. I gotta see that team play. I have
that
literally only got 28
I mean,
minutes.
it's cool. I mean, okay,
they ain't gonna win a championship, but I gotta see that squad at least, my dog. I gotta see it. Like, we yet to see it.
I'm gonna say this. Okay. You do agree that Smart obviously is a big piece that's gonna come back, but he's not going to propel us to this
championship.
Top 5 team. Let's be real. We're probably not
East,
going to be a top 5 seed. Let's be real.
I think with Smart we could be a top 5 seed.
I don't think so. Because I just think this roster is still so many holes. Like what are we asking Smart to come back and do? He's really going to be coming back and making a defender, right?
Oh yeah, I think.
Let's say Kemba is still doing this 15 points a game.
You gotta think this is Zach roster with Smart. No Kemba was 8-3.
Okay, like you said, with no Kemba. So that means if we don't have Kemba, if Kemba is out there, what is this?
I'm saying, like, I feel like it's crazy how Smart win shares is like ridiculous. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, he might win the play.
Like, I think we can win a championship with the complete healthy roster? No, but I think we're a top 5 seed with a complete healthy roster. Hell yes, but
I think we might be.
That's exactly why I don't think anybody a 1 seed would want to play. Nigga, I would play Philly every day of the week. I mean, niggas know how I feel about Philly. Y'all niggas slop. Like, nigga, you slop. Every time we play in the playoffs, nigga, we send you home. Till you do the opposite, You slap. I'm like, oh, like,
Yeah.
y'all supposed to beat us when we was the rookie squad.
Raptors
Sent
too.
you home. Like Raptors, all that. Like I didn't seen us do y'all dirty in the playoffs. So like you can have your one seed, you can look good, but the way people look at the Jazz is exactly how I look at the 76ers in terms of playing us in the playoffs because we are 2-0.
I just feel
We
like this
sent Embiid
team.
home twice.
I just feel like this team. If we make the right move at the deadline, which I really believe Danny is trying to make the right move. He's trying to he just wants to make. I can tell he really just wants to make one move at the deadline. He doesn't want to give it because he's still trying to use. I believe he's trying to save this exception for after the
Mhm.
season.
Mhm.
So I think he wants to just make one move at the deadline. I really think he's just trying to get it right because I mean he needs to. Let's be real. Danny Ainge needs to get it right. If he's gonna make a move at the deadline, it better be the A+ move because if not, I mean you see how they already calling for your job now. They're gonna be calling for your job even more if you mess up again this time around. If you make a move, so I really believe Danny is trying to make the perfect move, which is why he hasn't made a move yet. And I can't be too mad about that. Obviously, I want him to make the move that's gonna get us a championship team because, like Jane said, as constructed, even if healthy, we're definitely not a championship team. I think we'll still make the playoffs, but I think we'll be like 6 seed, 7 seed at best. Like I really because I just feel like this team is starting to become a little defeated. I can see it.
Yeah.
Like Tatum and Brown were ass last night. Like ass. Like they did not come to play yesterday. Like they look like they didn't want to be out there. So I mean, obviously now when Smart comes back, Smart will pick up the energy a little bit, but Smart is not gonna come in and help the. He's not gonna propel us to this next level. I feel like
Yeah.
once if we're a top 5 team in the East after this first half of the season, would be a great thing.
Yeah.
But I just feel like they're defeated, and I would be cool with either getting a 6, 7, 8 seed and then maybe being competitive in the first round,
Yeah.
or just not making the
The
playoffs and
first the
trying to go
first
for a
10
lottery.
games post All-Star break will be very, very,
Oh, tell them, yeah,
very, very telling. Like I said, man, in terms of moves, man, I was watching the Funky Diabetic, whatever the name is, the Celtic fan, he was saying, man, he talking about Evan Fournier, and I think like that'll be like the
yeah.
perfect addition for
That is
like
a great move.
like
I'm
I think
cool.
that'd be the perfect addition because it's like just somebody who can literally
Take the
spot
score.
up,
He is a
knock
scorer.
down shots,
Buckets.
like and be on the wing and
Simple.
take a look load off of Evan JP. But obviously, I mean, we hopefully they turn it around. We'll probably talk about that next time we get into talk about the team update. Feel like we didn't went a little long, but hey, what happens when you bring up the C's. But I want to talk about rumors real quick before we finish it off with like the snubs. I seen Hassan Whiteside might be getting rumored with the Lakers.
No.
I seen no Boogie. We know he on the market. I mean, the only team I've seen is us, but we know Boogie can go anywhere the way he be acting. So, what y'all think about Hassan Whiteside and Boogie being out there?
Uh, at first,
I don't think it really make a difference. Um, Boogie has just showed me he's just out there. Especially since he got cut by the Rockets. I thought he was actually doing good, but I guess his doing good isn't really anything anymore. After he was on the Warriors and they really didn't even use his ass, like I guess, he's just a body out there. But Hassan, that's a different type of body. He's actually a big body defender and stuff. So he can probably help him out a little bit. I want the Nets to get a hold of somebody like Hassan, but I don't know what they would have to do for that. But the Lakers should, that'd be a good pickup.
Yeah, it's the way the Lakers was constructed last year. I mean, it is kind of weird to see them not have as much size as they did. So like them going to get a Hassan Whiteside does kind of replace that JaVale McGee void that was left because I don't think he got the post game over Dwight and that could actually like give you points down low. So I mean, I feel like he would help replace that. But I mean, he didn't have a good showing over there with the Trailblazers. I didn't like what he was doing in the playoffs. He kind of felt like a liability on the floor. So I'll be interested to see how LeBron will try to work around that and make them effective. I mean, I ain't got any doubts that he wouldn't be able to make Hassan Whiteside effective. But like I said, I would have to see what LeBron could do with him. Because, I mean, we do know Hassan Whiteside's pretty limited on the offensive side of the floor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's
I'm not really a big fan. I mean, I get the Hassan Whiteside to the Lakers, but I mean, I feel like the league is, I don't know, Hassan. They need a two-way center because
Mhm.
Marc Gasol is not it.
yeah, man. They missed on the Gasol thing, but we all miss. I mean, it's been some swinging misses this year.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, we the snubs, like the All Star reserves was put out. Everybody seen it. I didn't have a problem with the East. I thought the East was pretty solid. Everybody made it except for Sabonis. I mean, I really thought Sabonis deserved to be in there. He's balling like crazy. I mean, I understand that the team kind of spreads it out, but I mean, the Pacers really stay consistent every single year, and Sabonis has continued to improve his game every year. So I do feel like Sabonis should have got it. I mean, once I don't really know who you could take out, and that's where it gets difficult. So I'm cool with the list, but if it was somebody I wish was on it, it would probably be Sabonis.
Yeah, the thing about the snubs, people really be getting really. People can really get mad and worked up over something that like you really can't help. Um, some people are mad that a lot of these players ain't made it, but like you said, it's like who are they gonna replace? Like people are mad Mike Conley didn't make it. Like of course these people had good seasons. Shea Gilgeous, of course they had great seasons, but like who they gonna replace? Chris Paul probably shouldn't have made it over Devin Booker, but Devin Booker ended up in there, so it really don't matter. So I don't know. I like the team. I feel like it's straight.
Yeah. Chris Paul. Man, I mean, I was a fan of Chris Paul getting in, but him getting in over D Book was really like that was crazy to me. I ain't gonna cap. Like that was like bro, that was crazy. But like
Yeah, I
how
definitely
awkward would that be? Like how awkward can that be that the old guy, the guy that just
Hey,
came and took his spot?
yeah. I mean, it kind of gives the. I mean, I can see why the coaches did it. I mean, when you look at the Phoenix Suns last year to this year, I mean, hey, the one difference was Chris Paul got added to the team.
oh,
So I could see what the coaches was thinking. I mean, the way Chris, just the way he handles his team, how he point guard, how he actually point guards his team, and how much his hands be on the ball. But like I said, we all thought D Book would have been in over him. Like I said, I had AD off when we did our All Star video, so I was surprised to even hear Anthony Davis' name pop up because once again he's been playing bad compared to the guy he got snubbed to. He really been playing bad, and
Yeah.
then he got hurt the last week and a half. So I was kind of surprised to see Anthony Davis make it, but hey, your name carries weight, so you're gonna make the squad. Like I said during the video, you gonna make it regardless. So
How do y'all feel about people saying Mike Conley should have been in an All Star game?
I mean, Conley's really hoping, man. He's shooting a career high, I believe, in the 3 point line. You play. I feel like it's more like what Conley does, because I feel like in that series against the Nuggets, they should have put Conley on Jamal Murray. I feel like Conley would have been able to not stop him, but Conley got that. It's just something about what Conley could do when he gets going, the way he could lead a team, and I just
Mhm.
feel like Conley could have changed the. I hate to say the word vibe of the court, but it's like he would have flipped because you see Murray felt unstoppable, and I feel like he would have made it more difficult on Jamal Murray
Yeah.
and like took less pressure. Cause like man, O'Neal, it's kind of I feel like O'Neal was getting affected because you're literally a defensive stopper and you couldn't get a stop. Like that kind of affects you on the other end. You know what I'm saying? So I wish they could have switched it on somebody who, because I mean you didn't want to tie out D Mitch, so I wish they could have put somebody else who would have like did it on the other end, offensive end, and gave him real good defense and like made him work more than he did.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Mike, man. I mean, the Jazz the best team in the league right now by far. So you would like to see them get 3 All Stars. I mean, look what the Hawks did that year when they was the best team. They got 5. Uh, Toronto, I believe that year in 2018, I believe they had three. I mean, it's you would like to see it, but I mean, he wasn't averaging like 25 points.
Yeah, he wasn't averaging nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I completely understand. But that ball movement the Jazz have is ridiculous out there, man. They they doing their thing. They smacked the Lakers bad.
You
But
smacked them boys, like
yeah,
smack.
Lakers was like I was listening to a podcast that do the betting and Lakers was 6.5 point under the opened up at 6.5 point underdogs and they went all the way to 9. Like everybody, but the crazy thing, everybody was betting the Lakers. They're like, me, LeBron getting 9 points. Y'all finna give LeBron a 9-0 start, and they gonna lose about 20 plus. So it was kind of crazy, man. Vegas had a pretty solid day yesterday because a lot of people bet the Lakers.
Yeah, and man, shout out to these first time All Stars though, man.
Yeah, man, JB, man, that shit, I was cheesing it. Second, I
Man,
knew
and
they were gonna say it, but I still was cheesing.
it's so hard. You know, it's bittersweet for me for Jalen because I really wish he was going into the All Star game under better circumstances. You know, like on
Yeah,
a winning team, top three seed in the East, maybe top three seed in the league, and then he's literally going in there, him and Tatum, probably the best duo in the league. Even though not they not, I'm not saying they are, but if we would have been the top three seed in the East
yeah,
or league, they would have been. It would have. It's
Big O or
tough.
not.
Yeah, I'm not, but it's like my nigga still in the. That's all that matters.
But for all I know, Dort and Shea are the best duo in the league.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Levine, man.
yeah.
Zach
But shout
Levine
out
got
to
up in
the
the
Julius Randle.
Julius Randle, man.
Amazing.
I'm happy for Julius Randle, man, because people were trying to label him like a bust because he ain't been good. Well, I ain't gonna say he ain't been good, but he hasn't. He's showing flashes here and there, but he never shown that he was able to put it all together. And it seemed like now he's putting it all together. That's a huge shout out to Tom Thibodeau, and just him getting back under someone who was going to maximize the potential of the player. That was good for him.
Yeah,
That
man.
was the first
Who else
time.
was the first time? Man,
Zion,
yeah, Zion, man.
Zion, man.
Zion
Fuck
cutting up in that painted area, man. Literally running people over and drawing in ones.
Zion is a
Very
damn
familiar.
talent, bro.
Very, very familiar. I
Too.
still can't. I still can't believe that shit. LeBron James and Giannis. Just
Uh,
say, go drop that shoulder and it's an one, my nigga. So it's good to see at a young age he's getting those. So it's gonna be about 15 years of just watching that happen. So
man, Zion at a jumper, dude. Like,
no, it
notice I
wasn't
didn't
there.
say a 3-pointer. Just a jumper. He just need a jumper. Like because I feel like eventually, even though it probably sounds easier said than done, teams are gonna just start Giannis him. Putting a wall around him.
I mean, but at
At
least
some
Zion showed confidence in his jumper.
Yeah, I mean he'll shoot
A
it,
lot of
but
these players like Ben Simmons and Giannis, like they just was going straight off their muscle and athleticism. I remember Zion's first game against the Spurs, he hit like 4 threes on their ass. They were wide open, but he hit them hoes.
yeah, I mean he just need to be more consistent with his jump shot. Once he gets the consistency with it, he
Yeah,
top five for league.
if I'm Zion, man, I'm just gonna keep on trying to get better, bro. Because and it's not even like get better at the jump shot thing, even though technically it's a jump shot. I would just like put all my effort in getting better at the line to prevent the Giannis treatment. I mean, Giannis, the main reason why Giannis is able to be stopped because he goes to the line and he shoots 65%. And Zion is currently shooting at, I believe, at a 75% rate right now. And if I'm him, I'm just gonna constantly try to improve that. And if I can get to an 85%, you are already a top 10 player in the league right there because you're you're damn near unstoppable in the paint, especially when you get to run Tristan Thompson over. So you're damn
Yeah,
near unstoppable in the paint.
ran him fucking over.
Like ran them clean over and got the and one. But hey, so since you do that, when you get the and one, if that's an automatic 85% free throw, you are a top 10 player in the league.
Top five,
Yeah.
probably top three.
All right. All right.
Hey, if Zion is able to
That
just
that move,
bulldoze through people and then
that
you
play
go into the
alone.
line with an
Oh, I forgot. Okay,
85%.
never mind. Y'all are talking about another play. I forgot
Dude,
that.
I mean, no, I'm just talking about that play in general. If that play is cool,
But you
like
gonna
he
add
is
if he
going
can
to be
bulldoze
unstoppable.
people in the open,
He
he's gonna be a top
literally,
3 player. That's what y'all was just saying.
yeah. That if he
He
get away with
will
So then
that,
be.
y'all can have that. Cause I
yeah,
know it. That's all right. It's true. Cause you shouldn't be able to bulldoze through people like that.
exactly. What's that? It's
I
fine.
mean, but hey, Giannis do it, LeBron do it.
LeBron,
So I mean, like if he's
Shaq
getting
used to do it.
those are three real good names who are tops in the league, and they get those calls. So if he gets those calls, he will be a top 5 player in the league.
I mean, Shaq was just bigger than them boys though. But these niggas, they be running over niggas like they size, and he still, it's so crazy. He did body
Tristan
Tristan
Thompson
Thompson.
is no
Tristan
little
Thompson
man.
trash, man. I'm sorry, I can't get on that wave.
Yeah, I
He
know
sucked.
how I feel about Tristan Thompson, man.
I was telling Jarren he was trash. Yeah, if that's who y'all relying on to beat the Nets, then I'm putting money on the Nets.
I mean, Tristan, he just got my only issue with Tristan. He just got a problem with going up with the shot every time he get the ball.
And that shit be so
That
ass,
shit
dude.
be frustrating as
Dude,
fuck.
every
Then he'll
time
get the
he get a
offensive board.
rebound, he be
That's
trying to
it.
do
Like
his little finger roll and be airballing. I'm like, bro,
niggas swear he got this hook shot, my nigga.
bro, his
My
hook shot is so
nigga,
good. He
please.
hold it in the air and then he just, bro, it's
Stop
so
it,
ugly, bro.
please.
Bro, I hate when he dribbles, bro, because he dribbles like he's like 6 years old, bro. He be dribbling damn near with two hands, like he be dribbling so.
It's
It's so
frustrating.
weird, bro. Like, but yeah. Um, shit. What else I say? Um, I don't know, man. What y'all think about Zion? Oh, Zion said he might do the dunk contest.
Yeah. I believe it when I see it on those. Man, like I know Levine said he bowed out and not doing. I think he said he's not doing it anymore. I just know he said he's
Yeah,
not doing
Levine.
that shit. Yeah, but I mean, I'll definitely tune in. I mean, he knows that he knows the ratings are gonna
Robert
be.
Williams. Robert Williams should get a chance at the dunk contest.
Hell no.
If they, but you know how they always do one big. Why not Robert
If
Williams
they
do
do
that?
one gig, I could definitely take a rock.
Like Robert, have you like
No.
bro? This
How
man
about
be
no
catching
gigs?
lobs up here and
If you
head
How
did,
about
first.
Jared Allen?
No, I'm taking Rob over Jared Allen.
I
I'm taking
mean,
Rob over Jared
we
Okay,
Allen.
so it's
tried
about the
the
same type of bounce.
we tried the similar like, but that's like JaVale, and JaVale like did that double dunk, and that was kind of all he could do.
Yeah, exactly.
I,
That's
I
why I
can
don't.
see Jared
They don't
Allen
need
go.
no big man in there unless it's like Dwight. Dwight's the
Yeah,
only big man
They
out
had
there.
Mitchell
but,
Robinson.
but
Mitchell
Rob
Robinson
is a 6'8" big. You know what I'm saying? So he actually it'll
like
look
a
nice.
But his
It'll look
arms
nice.
are long as hell, so that kind of just negates it.
You right? You right?
he got up though. I'm advocating for Robert Williams in the dunk
Yeah.
contest.
If there's a big, I'm
Put
with it.
Hami
If
back in
there's a
there.
big,
The
if there's
hell,
a big.
Hami gonna win it again this year.
Hey,
Mm.
it'd be very interesting. I mean, gotta. It's gonna the All Star game, man. It's gonna be a weird one because we know how the players feel about it. But I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna have it on my channel. Not like I'm not gonna watch it.
Man, I think it's gonna be like it's gonna be cool, but I don't think it's gonna hit like last year.
Yeah, then
Mm.
they using the Kobe rule again. It's
Yeah,
supposed to
it's
be
not gonna
fine.
hit the
They
same.
should have saved it for next year.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
not
want the
gonna hit the
players to
same.
do that Kobe rule and not want to play.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like once the players kind of get into the heat of the game, that it like I think the first half would kind of be sluggish, and then the dunk contest and 3 point at halftime might pick up the energy a little bit, and
Hmm.
then maybe maybe they come on second half, they just kind of give us like that fourth quarter that fourth quarter vibe for like the rest of the second half that they did last year. But I just think the overall essence of it is just not gonna feel the same because you're used to watching the celebrity game on Friday with the rising stars, then Saturday dunk contest and 3 point contest and the skills. And then, which I think the skills contest was underrated. Like not having that is like very underrated. They're not having skills contest, right? I think it's just
Especially
dunk
since
contest.
they start putting centers in there now.
Yeah, like the skills contest is one like probably like especially kind of lately. It's been one of my favorite events to watch. Like skills contest is like very underrated. So
Yeah, I mean it's
no,
fine. I mean I would like to see if JB can get one, so like they both can have one under their belt.
Are they doing the Rising Stars challenge?
I think they literally just doing a 3 point and dunk contest, and I think that's it. But I don't know.
Would have been
What?
pretty solid Rising Star game with the 2 years, 2 year
It would
players
have
that we
been a
got out
straight
there.
Rising Stars game. LaMelo, John Morant. I
Actually, I
also
think
feel like they got to stop that World Team USA shit though.
I like it, man. Continue to say be legit thinking they can get a dub.
They really do though. You're right, but I don't see
And
no.
nigga,
I
y'all
don't
need
see
to
no
come with it.
international niggas now. Like they had like Shea and shit last year, and then like I like that's not even the problem though. I like the Charles Barkley Team Shaq stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's way cooler, and it adds more hype to the game because they get to draft it.
I mean, I'm definitely up for the Rising Star, man. Who would not want to see Fast PP out there doing his thing?
okay.
Oh, you
So
think he make it? That's funny. I'm just playing,
Hell
cuz. I'm
yeah,
just playing, cuz. I'm just playing, cuz. Damn.
hell yeah, nigga. Him and Jay
Damn,
Sean
cuz.
take
Get on my ass.
yeah.
Damn.
Jay Sean gonna be yamming
All right, can we end this out?
body bags.
Jay
yeah,
Sean?
I was just
Jay
All right.
trying
Sean
to
is gonna be
yeah.
out there.
So
25
He's
year
gonna be like
old
8
rising
points per
star.
game.
Hmm?
Oh, another snub we ain't talked about. Christian Wood.
Yeah, man.
yeah, he could have got
So,
it
you know,
over
there's
AD.
nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, man. Like he was on that road, man. I think somewhere it's like they've been 0 and 11 since he's been hurt. Like,
Oh, he's been hurt.
yeah, these niggas been on the downturn. They've been on the downturn.
That's why they've been
But
trash.
before,
Victor
before,
Oladipo is looking overrated. Victor overrated.
haha,
Overrated.
haha.
That shit said.
But
Yeah,
Overrated.
the All Star, they doing the skills challenge at 5:30. Well, coverage begins at 5 Eastern time, so 4 for us, and then 5:30 for us. It'll be the skills event, and then 3 point contest, and then the game starts at 7, and then slam dunk contest at halftime. So they're not having the rise. They're not having the rising stars.
that's actually pretty dope. Halftime dunk contest. But okay, I did forget a rumor that I literally saw on my run, and we probably gonna wrap it after this. I mean, Kyle Lowry talking about he might want
Yeah,
to go back to the city, take it back to the
Philly.
hometown.
Now,
And now if they add Kyle Lowry, depending on what they lose, I mean, I still think we double, but it's gonna be a
I
hard
don't know,
double. It's
man.
gonna be a very difficult double.
Unless they giving up motherfucking Embiid. I don't know if we gonna double if they get
Yeah, I'm
loud.
very curious to see what they give up. I mean, I wonder if they actually willing to give up Maxi. Because I mean, if I'm Toronto, I'm playing hardball.
Definitely.
I mean, you're
Right.
trying to
It's gonna
take
have to be
the heart and
Maxi.
soul of the team.
It's gonna
So
have to be Maxi and probably maybe the first. I think
yeah,
Maxi in the first gets it done. I mean, I think the Raptors will be satisfied with getting Maxi.
Maybe
He
throw
fits the
Matisse.
timeline.
I'm gonna give y'all the next
Yeah,
Kawhi
maybe
Matisse.
yeah. Matisse. You can throw Matisse in there too.
But hell no,
But definitely
I was
Maxi.
saying instead of Tyrese, but they shutting that shit down.
oh no,
Definitely
no,
Maxi
no,
though.
no, no.
Maxi fits the timeline of the team.
It's gonna have to be Tyrese.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maxi in the pick definitely probably get the deal done, but it'll put a lot of pressure on Philly if they were to make that Lowry move to like, bro, you gotta win because
You
now
gotta win.
you will have I believe 4 players on your roster that's making over $100 million again. So that's a win now team. That is a win now team. And Tobias playing out of his mind right now. But we all know we was kind of just a wait for the postseason with Tobias. He didn't kind of earn that type of reputation. And I mean, Embiid, he's at another level. But like I said, I mean, in terms of Embiid and Simmons, they had so many injury bugs to the point that we literally just gotta wait and see if it's gonna be the same at the end of the year. So I mean, Philly's been super impressive, but I love the Lowry rumors and him wanting to come there. So man, I think it'll be a great move for Philly, especially if they're trying to win now. But man, I believe it'll be definitely championship or bust. You know.
Man, Lowry really got two destinations for me that he needs to be trying his hardest to get to, and it's the 76ers and the Clippers. Playing with Kawhi again, the Clippers need a point guard, someone that can, right the ship. So I think those two teams need to be like 1A, 1B on his list, definitely. If he's trying to win again, which I'm pretty sure he is. So that's who I would be trying to get to. Now the Clippers, I don't know who they're giving up. I mean, Lou Williams is not enticing. Um, I mean, they really have no young player that's like
But they got
they.
rid of all their picks for PG.
Yeah, so the 76ers would be the best trade for the Raptors. Getting Maxi and a first round pick back for Lowry, that would be your ideal trade. But I don't know. It's gonna be nice, man. It's a lot of potential dominoes in the league, man. Bradley Beal situation is still a thing. Uh, hell, it's a lot.
Hey, they
Yeah.
winning now. They
They
gotta. I
winning.
need some people to apologize to Westbrook on social media. Niggas real
Number
quick to apologize to PG. He had a few 30-point games, but now my boy Westbrook is back, averaging triple double, and they won the last 5 games, beating the Clippers, the Lakers, all these teams. And he needs to get his respect.
I
So
mean, I need to apologize to Shaq because Shaq said he's taking Russell Westbrook over Mitchell.
I mean, that's the difference. I'm talking about these people, these casuals.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm making fun of Shaq.
Man,
Shaquille.
Shaq and Chuck,
Man, y'all
man.
seen
Some
that
some of
Shaq?
these takes that Shaq and Chuck say sometimes are like ridiculous, man.
I love it though. I love it. Nigga, y'all
I
see
used to love it, but now it's just getting ridiculous.
so is Shaq not married?
I thought he was. You talking about that Megan Thee Stallion thing?
Is
Yeah.
he not
I I, I,
married?
be, I believed he was, but I don't know. I feel
Like,
like Shaq just an OG pimp out here, man.
to the point, I'm like, am I missing something?
Yeah, Shaq doesn't even
Like,
want.
And Shaq got what about 9 kids? Shaq got a lot of motherfucking kids, so I
I'm,
feel like he just be out here.
I see. Watching that movie.
Man, that's like
That was such an old nigga thing.
it
I
don't
know
even
that
from the
TNT.
screenshot. It looked like she was just talking. She wasn't even showing off her booty. She was just saying it, like, bro.
I my dude, like nigga, I would actually cry laughing if they bring that shit up on the
Chuck could bring it
show.
up. Chuck could definitely bring it up. Chuck
You
could
know how the
bring
crew, I would be like pulling those stuff, making fun of
or
him,
D
making fun.
Wade. D Wade will
Like
pull it up.
I just wanted to randomly like earn and be like, oh man, the crew, they just buzzed in my ear, man. They pop up the shit, and it's like, shit, what the fuck? Like that'll be so funny, man. But yeah, anything else y'all really want to talk about before we wrap it?
Good shit.
And please, if you especially if you made it to the end of this video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you comment down below how your team do. I want to figure out how you feel about what your squad talking about going into the off like break. Do you think y'all should make some moves or not? Hey, I mean,
Hey man,
I guess it's deuces.
one more thing though. One more thing.